Tonight, on PRANKLINE, a scandal brewing in the shadows of arenas nationwide. A league held together by passion, perspiration, and whatever beer someone remembered to grab on the way. But then, something changed. Something no one in a beer league saw coming. A betrayal so bold, so bubbly, it shook teams to their very core. We're calling it BeerLeagueGate. Beer League, where heroes rise, mostly because they lost their balance. Where 40-year-old warriors lace up their skates and promise their partners they're just doing light cardio, despite sweating like they're being interrogated. Where the chirps are loud, the back checks are optional, and the real championship is won in the dressing room afterward. But recently, the heart of the beer league, the beer, had gone strangely quiet. Something was off, and everyone felt it, even the guys who pretend they don't care. It began with the fridge, a few cans missing, then whole cases. Then, the unthinkable. Someone had replaced the good beer with homemade beer. Unlabeled, suspiciously cloudy, carbonated in a way science does not support. Some said it tastes like apples. Others said it tasted like regret. One player described it simply as a war crime. Rumors spread, tempers boiled over, and as one defenseman put it, this wasn't just sabotage. This was IPA terrorism. League officials launched an official investigation, meaning 3 volunteers with clipboards and a Zamboni driver named Stu who claimed he had seen things. They interrogated referees. They examined score sheets. They even questioned a goalie who swore he hadn't allowed a goal in years, despite irrefutable evidence to the contrary. Then, they found it. A cooler, unattended, unlabeled, filled with a mysterious beverage known only as batch number 37. A beer so potent, players reported temporary confidence and the ability to skate backwards on purpose. Whispers spread of an underground ring, the Blue Line Brew Syndicate, a shadowy organization allegedly controlling sublists, beer rotations, power play privileges, and the playlist for warm-ups. Their motto, "In beer we trust. In playoffs, God help us." The closer officials looked, the stranger the story became. Receipts were missing, coolers were swapped, and someone had filed a complaint labeled only "too much foam." Tensions peaked during the now infamous cooler incident. A team finished their game ready for the sacred post-game ritual, only to find the fridge empty, absolutely empty. A winger collapsed emotionally. A center attempted to drink rink water. A referee quietly walked out of the building and has not been seen since. And there, on the counter, a note, written in block letters, signed by one name, Chad. There's always a Chad. Witnesses reported seeing Chad earlier that night, sneaking through the Zamboni Bay, carrying a duffel bag that clinked like 1,000 broken dreams. Security footage captured him loading unmarked bottles into a 2003 Pontiac Sunfire before peeling out of the lot at a staggering 9 kilometers per hour. Authorities believe he may now be playing under an alias in a Wednesday night Division 7 league where no one keeps score and everyone keeps secrets. And so, the ice refroze. The beers were replaced and the players returned to their natural state. Overheated, underskilled, and passionately debating a game no one remembers. But the trust? Still shaken. Still frothy. Still wondering. Was this simply beer league? Or was it a league without beer? This has been BeerLeagueGate. PRANKLINE, exposing the cold, hard truths and the warm, missing beers of the Great White North.